everybody know after 6 o'clock, don't get on Tumblr. So anyways, what the fuck is up? If y'all hear any noise in the background, it's pretty much just my fish tank in the back. I can't turn off the filter or they're gonna die. Okay, but no, today I'm coming to y'all to tell y'all about my coming out story. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of funny at the same time. It's not even sad. It's kind of like really, really fucked up. Sorry, I'm trying to,
Wait, what the fuck am I trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to, oh shit. This one go away. I don't want it.
oh, I was making like little notes so I could tell y'all. Sorry, it's like a minute. I was making little notes so I can tell y'all, like, cause I'm not good at storytelling and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm first gonna give y'all like some background and stuff like that on how this all started and stuff like that, because you know, y'all need to know background story, background details and stuff. So I'm gonna let y'all know. So pretty much like I've always been like bullied and stuff, like since I could remember, since like the 3rd grade, maybe even the 1st grade, but since I could remember about my voice. Like my voice has been lower than this. Like this is low, like it sounds like I'm a girl, and especially on the phone it sounds even worse. I was dirty. It sounds even worse like before like puberty, whatever the fuck. Now I sound like a grown woman. No, I'm just playing. But it always been like bad. Like my voice has always been low. So people would like bully me and call me gay and stuff like that just because of my voice. Like, you know, I didn't act a certain way. I had a lot of male friends actually. Like all my friends, like I had like one friend that was a girl. Like it was like equal, but like friends, like as I go over their house and stuff like that, they were all guys, they were all boys, you know, stuff like that. No, I never did nothing with them. Nope, never did nothing with none of my friends. I was too young to even be thinking about any of that. But yeah, I was always getting bullied and stuff like that. I'm the only child, so I always like had to fight. Like it was like either I'm gonna stand up for myself or I'm gonna like get beat up. So, you know, I had to stand up for myself. And unfortunately, like I would fight every single day. Every day I would have a fight or altercation with somebody. This was like in elementary school. Middle school it kind of stopped because middle school we'll get into that, but elementary school literally I was always having a fight. I always getting into it with somebody. Like my mom was always getting called. It was like ridiculous. Like, and my mom, she really didn't know what was going on like at all. She didn't know about the bullying, and she didn't know I was getting bullied and stuff. She just thought I had a fight. She didn't know it was bullying. She still don't know to this day that it was bullying. I haven't really like told her the story or whatever you want to call it, because we still gotta get to that. But yeah, she was always getting called because of a fight, and it would be because of that. Like somebody would call me gay and I would have to fight, like, you know. And even then it's just like, why does it even matter? What is y'all go to school, y'all supposed to be in school and stuff like that. Y'all don't even supposed to be thinking about this type of stuff. But you know, kids will be kids, kids will be bad as fuck, kids will do this type of stuff. So yeah, like I got into like multiple fights, just because of my voice and stuff like that. And I wasn't always this big with fucking, oh no, I'm just playing. I love my body, but no I don't. Yes I do. I'm content, let's put it like that, with this, but that's a different story. I have always been like this big. I used to be skinny, and I'm gonna put a picture in there so y'all can see. Like I got a couple pictures, but I'm gonna put some pictures in there so y'all can see that, like, I used to be fucking skinny and shit. Like, not even gonna lie, I used to be really skinny. So coming from elementary school to middle school, it carried on. You know, people I went to elementary school with went to my middle school, but they didn't go until like the year. So I was in 6th grade, and like the elementary school I went to, it was kind of weird. The elementary school went up to 6th grade, but when I was in 6th grade, after 5th grade, I went to middle school. I went to, you know, middle school. The kids that were older than me, they went to the 6th grade because the school stopped at the 6th grade. So when I went to the 6th grade, it was weird. But I know when I was in the 7th grade, they came to the 8th grade. No, the school went to the 8th grade. The school went to the 7th grade, the old school. It went to the 7th grade. And when I went to the 7th grade, they were coming into the 8th grade. I think that's how it went. Because none of them went to school with me until I was in 7th grade, because they was just coming from that school or whatever or whatnot. So, you know, that's kind of when it started, because like I also had like a friend, like a family friend that went to school with me 6th grade, 7th grade. But that nigga was bad, so they expelled his ass. He was bad as shit. He still is bad as shit to this day, you know. But that's neither here or there. It might be some story times with him up in here, because just for some fact that you know, we were really cool and we were really close or whatever. But that nigga was bad, so they kicked his ass out. So around 7th, 8th grade, that's when people started, that's when it started in middle school. Like, I didn't really hear nobody asking about me or too much worried about me, because, you know, I talked a lot of shit 6th grade, 7th grade, but wasn't nobody gonna fuck with me because of the friends that I had and stuff like that. Nobody, because I was friends with this boy, he was bad, so, you know, nobody fuck with me, because, you know, we had beat their ass together. So I was, you know, I don't know, I didn't hang out with a lot of guys, but a lot of guys, you know, I talked to. I don't even, yeah, 6th grade, 7th grade, I was cool with a lot of the guys, but it just happened to where I just didn't want to be friends with them no more. And like, it was kind of weird, because the buses would like meet, like, and they would drop us off at the playground, and I didn't talk, once he left, I didn't talk to nobody for like a good 3 months, because nobody, I don't know, I really just didn't have no friends. 1, 2, no people. I was hated because I talked a lot of shit and nobody was gonna beat my ass. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and to this day I still talk shit and nobody don't beat my ass. One fight I ever lost, but that's neither here or there either. That's gonna be a story time too. But yeah, so around 8th grade, that's when like I started hanging out a lot of more females and stuff like that. And they would ask me, like, people would come up and ask me, like, not 8th grade, 7th grade. 7th grade, people would be asking my friends, like, oh, is Noah gay? Is Noah this? Is Noah that? No, why don't y'all go ask Noah? And every day until I graduated that school, somebody was asking if I was gay. Like, why do y'all want to know? Do y'all want to get in my pants or something? Like, that's the only thing I can think. Like, did they want to get in my pants or something? Because literally every day, a nigga or a bitch would be asking, like, was I gay? And there was a point in time where I did try to use this girl as a cover up, but that shit didn't work out. I didn't even like her like that, you know. I had told her some stuff and she tried to use it against me and shit like that. But it ain't gonna work out, whatever, whatnot. And she tried to play me, so that's another reason why I don't fuck with bitches. But niggas is just the same way. I don't fuck with that shit. Like, So, all the way until middle school, I mean, junior year, I didn't talk to nobody. I have friends. I have 2 friends. They still my really good friends. And then I started talking to this other girl. Her name's Sarah. We really good. I can say their names because they my fucking friends and they don't really give a fuck. They not like a lot of people that be like, don't say my name because I don't want y'all to know who I am. So, you know, 3 friends that I really fucked with. So they will always ask them consistently, like, you know, what the fuck. So it got to a point where it was irritating, and I didn't even pay no mind. They stopped telling me after a while. So junior year come, it may have been even sophomore year, but I really think it was junior year. It had to be junior year when this all started. So let's jump to that. Junior year, I started like getting online more and talking to more people. Like I had my Twitter like since like 8th grade, freshman year. You know, I talk to people on there, blah blah blah, conversate, make friends and stuff. I still have Twitter. I'm still kind of, I wouldn't say big, but I do have like a nice following on there or whatever. And because of this, I meet a lot of people. So pretty much like I started getting on Tumblr. And you know, I was looking at people's pages, and everybody know after 6 o'clock don't get on Tumblr. But really don't get on Tumblr in public. If you really want to be honest, don't get on Tumblr in public, because that shit's nasty and y'all gonna get in trouble. I was on Tumblr and stuff like that. I don't like how this look. But I was on Tumblr and stuff like that, and I ran across this guy's page, and I was like, yo, your page is really nice. I like your page, whatever. So it started like that, and it started progressing. So as it's progressing, we started talking like every day, like as friends, because I didn't really have no friends online, and I wanted to meet people online. So we would talk every day. Just like what you doing, how was your day type stuff. I think he was in a relationship, so it was not even like in my mind to like even like try to catch feelings with him, like, you know. So, and you know, really wasn't thinking about none of that. So yeah, that's how when we started talking and stuff like that. We started being friends, communicating and stuff like that. So as I'm being friends with him and stuff like that, I get reacquainted with one of my old friends that I've known since I was like 4, 5, or 6. I don't even remember. But like our communication always go back and forth. So I went with like 2 or 3 years without talking to him. And I always knew that he was gay. I always fucking knew he was gay. Everybody knew he was gay. He even knew he was gay. He just didn't want to tell nobody. I don't know why he didn't want to tell me, because shit. Like, I'm the closest friend that you got, nigga. I don't know what the fuck that was. But we started talking more, you know. Our friendship grew. That's like my brother now. He always been like my brother, but yeah. Ooh, that song like came through. It came from. But yeah, we started talking more and stuff like that. So I met out with him, and I met some of his friends. I didn't like them, you know, went out with them and stuff like that. And I started hanging out with him more. So my mom, she started to assume shit. Like, you know, it's like every week she would just come and talk to me about something. Is Benjamin, oh shit, I can say his name. Is Benjamin gay? And I'm like, I don't know. But you know, I knew. So then she asked again. I was like, yeah, he's gay. So she was like, oh, okay. So she was like, wow, what made him want to do that? I'm like, I don't know what made him want to be gay. So we started, she started asking me every week. And as she started asking me every week, I would get gayer and gayer. Like, you can't get gayer and gayer, but like, I would find out new stuff about myself, and I would like develop new feelings, you know, like that. So the guy that I actually met, we started talking more heavy. We started texting this time, and we took it to text and stuff like that. So we started texting. I think this is when Kick was big, so I think we was kicking, but so it was easy for me to hide it, because we had like a roasting group on Kick too. So he wasn't in the roasting group, but like when I would get kicks, like nobody would really pay attention to it. They would just think it was the group, like my friends and stuff, and I'd be around them. But no, I was texting. I think it was still, no, he had stopped being in a relationship, and we started talking. So this is when we started talking. So this was like a good month and a half down the line, we started talking. I kind of developed our talking. It kind of just developed, you know, and you know, it developed. He'll be in another story time, maybe, I don't know, just for the simple fact that he's probably gonna see this video, and yeah, I don't know, but that'll be a conversation that, yeah. But yeah, we started talking. Like, I'm not even gonna deny that shit. Like, we started talking. Like, so, you know, he kind of helped me through the process of like coming out and stuff like that. Like, he would talk to me, like I would talk to him about it. He told me like everything's gonna be okay. And this nigga was younger than me, like not like that younger, like a year younger than me. Like, so, you know, or a couple months really. So, you know, helped me, but he's really mature. He would help me and shit like that. So, my mom, yeah, where am I at? Oh, we was talking. He would help me, like, he would be like my shoulder to cry on type shit, my phone to cry on. Me and him, we like went through a lot of shit. Like, when I tell y'all, we went through like a lot of shit, because like he was really mature, but he was really childish at the same time. Like, we went through a lot of shit. Like, when I tell you, I put up with a lot of bullshit with this motherfucker. Like, a lot that I won't put up with anymore, because now I know. But yeah, we went through a lot of shit. Let me tell y'all, like, too much. Too much. No. But we went through so much. Like, it just pisses me off now. Like, I wasted time. Like, you know, not for nothing. It was a good, like, learning experience and stuff like that. But it was really wasted time. Like, this motherfucker know this too. But it was wasted time. So, you know, we started talking, like, I kind of liked him more than I kind of like the L worded for him, but, you know, I ain't gonna be saying that on here. But yeah, so, yeah, that happened. We started talking more. Eventually, it came down to, I had to tell my friends, but I didn't know how to tell my friends. I was thinking about it, but I didn't. And let me tell y'all, my friends, they almost found out though. Let me tell y'all how they almost found out. So I'm in fucking class or whatever. We in class, and they will always ask to see my phone. And you know, Noah used to didn't have a password on his phone. Now Noah keeps a password on his phone. So when I put a password on my phone, they're like, why do you got a password on your phone? I'm like, y'all don't need to know why. Y'all don't need to know why. And I'm like, why do you got a, they're like, why you got a password? What's your password? I'm like, no, I'm not telling y'all. But you know, I would tell them, and then I would have to do the fucking like look and see what they doing type shit, because I do not want them in my shit. Like, I did not want them in my shit. Like, cause there was this one time where, oh, this guy, he had sent me a picture and it was in my phone, and I had to make up this whole big ass lie, like why it was in my phone. Like, I was like, oh my god, how did I didn't even know I saved it. Like, you know, like he sent me a whole like explicit ass picture, but I deleted it, and I had let my friends, it was on my iPod though, and they was asking. I was like, no, so they finally let it go. I was like, I have it up a good ass lie, y'all, good one. I ain't gonna tell you my lie, because you know, but I made up a good ass lie. Bitch, you can't check the checkers, let's put it like that. Pretty much, you can't check the checkers. So yeah, so they was on my phone and shit, and I didn't want them like knowing what the fuck was going on, so I would never let them see my phone. Like, a lot of shit I just kept private, and Noah really not a private person. I'm like an open ass person, so just me keeping a lot of stuff private was like, you know, what you call it, with me, I need to let somebody know my fucking secrets, because bitch, let me tell y'all, it be feeling like a heavy burden on my chest and shit. Like, so I had to let somebody know my secrets. So eventually I did. So I started with one of my really close friends. Shout out to her. She know who she is. I told her first. She's the first person to know. And we was in science class, and I was like, yo, well, we was walking to science class, and I was, no, he's coming from science class. And I had something to tell her. I'm like, yo, I got something to tell you. And she's like, what? She was like, because I had lied and told them I was talking to a girl. Y'all know my ass want to talk to no motherfucking girl. She's like, you know that girl I'm like, you know that girl I'm talking to, or whatever or not. And she like, yeah, what about it? I was like, she is a hate. And she like, what? Why didn't you tell me so we get with? No. I'm like, because like, dog, people be in my business. I don't got time to tell people my business. So she was really happy for me. She was like, I'm glad you finally told me. She was like, do anybody else know? I'm like, no, nobody else know. But she was like, so are you gonna tell what you call it? I'm like, yeah, eventually, probably tomorrow, probably today. She was like, you probably should have went today. I was like, okay. So I went to class and I thought about it. So this was around prom time. So prom time was coming up. Junior prom was coming up. I remember this. And we went outside. No, I'm at school. I think I got kicked out of class that day. So I got kicked out and I text my friend. I'm like, come outside. Or she probably was already outside just wondering, because we never went to class or shit like that. She probably was already out in class and shit like that. So this motherfucking thing is about to end quick. But you know, y'all gonna watch this shit. So it's been a long time. But yeah, she came out or whatever. And I was talking to her. I was like, it's something that I gotta tell you. And she was like, what? And I was like, I'm talking to somebody, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, no, what the fuck? Like, I told her, and then I was like, she's like, but for how long? I was like, forever. And then she was like, so do you got a boyfriend? Is you talking to somebody? I was like, yeah, I'm talking to somebody. And she was like, for how long? I was like, for like some months. And she was like, what the fuck? You been keeping this shit for months? And I'm like, yeah, like, I low-key have been keeping this shit for y'all for months. Like, for a long ass time. So I finally told my friends, and y'all, like, I might even have to give y'all part 2 to this shit. But I finally told my friends. I'm gonna keep going though, but I might have to give y'all part 2 because this shit is long as hell. This shit is long as hell. But finally told my other friends. I finally did. But I'm gonna give y'all a part 2 on another day, like, because this is long and the camera time about to run out and I don't want to keep y'all sitting here. But I'm gonna give y'all a part 2. So yeah, I told my friend, and now y'all gotta see my other friends because it's a whole nother story. This is like a story time type of deal. Like, yeah, this is gonna have to be like a series. Yeah, this is. But I'm gonna give y'all a part 2 because y'all need to know this story because it's some lessons behind this shit. Let me tell y'all. What? Watch who you tell people shit to. Watch, like, grow up. People need to grow up. And it's just a lot of shit. But I'm gonna give y'all a part 2. Probably like in a week. But part 2 is when I tell the rest of my friends. Like, cause this shit is long. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here with me. Thank y'all for staying and stuff like that. But yeah, part 2 coming soon. Part 2. I know this was a little bit disorganized too. This was very disorganized. So I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna like the next one is gonna be like hella organized. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Everything about y'all can follow me in all my descriptions down below. Like description, you know, the description box. Everything gonna be in the descriptions of where to follow me at. Snapchat is not gonna be there because I need to make a new Snapchat, so I'll put it on my other like stuff. If you know enough people watch this to go even follow me and shit like that, I'll put my Snapchat on Instagram or Twitter or something like that. Yeah.